I know a single business owner that really enjoys the entire end-to-end process of creating websites. And that goes for the people who are building them as well, the web designers, the copywriters. There's always part of the process that just feels awkward or time consuming, or where you don't quite feel that you're fully in control. And one of the outcomes of that is that you can end up with sites that either look average, or they're too complex, or they don't really convert visitors into leads for you. And none of those outcomes are ones that we want as business owners. So I've been playing around, as you know, with this concept of HeyPip, the AI marketing service. And over the last day or so, I've run some tests working with Pip on building out a sample website. And I want to give you an over-the-shoulder look at one that I've built. So this one is, if you go to garetheverson.com, you can see it in action. And what it is just a simple one-page site that presents me as an authority in my field. It's got some of the key things that I'm involved with, as you can see here. It's got the 3 core activities that I do, the book, HeyPip, and the private masterminds that I run. And as you can see down here, it's brought in testimonials. It put some about details in there. I gave it some feeds about my other websites and my social profiles. It's got a little bit of a call to action about inquiring about hiring me to speak at your events, and a call to action to subscribe to my newsletter, The Weekend Read. Very, very simple site. And as you can see here, if we look at it in a mobile view, AI has helped me to create a fully mobile responsive version of this website. And what I like about it is that it keeps, and if we move it up like that, as if it was a mobile phone or a tablet, it keeps the image of me in one place, so that even though it's on the right hand side of the page, it makes sure that the visitor can see that image. And what we can see here is that it's modified the layout of the page to be mobile responsive and to still keep those elements in place. Why do I tell you this? Well, the challenges that we face as small business owners around using AI versus hiring expertise in to help us in our business is probably one of the biggest things that we need to look at as small business owners over the next few years. AI has been around now for about 18 months, and people are really starting to use it off and on in their own business, but in a very ad hoc way. And the thing that I want to address with HeyPip is to bring more standardized and more AI learning focus elements to how you interact with AI, such that if you are creating social posts or you're creating landing pages or emails, the AI, and my AI is called Pippa, constantly learns and updates its knowledge about your business. So it's constantly improving the outcomes that you get. And in terms of what we're doing with HeyPip, we're going to solve 5 core problems. Obviously, the main problem, the key problem that every small business faces is making sales. But that sounds too simplistic to talk about it in those terms. There are 4 underlying problems that make that core problem worse. It's gaps in your marketing. It's the lack of time that we have. It's the lack of tech skills that the vast majority of business owners have. And also there's this dynamic of limited budget. And the whole premise of HeyPip is that we're able to address all 5 of those problems and solve that ultimate key problem of helping you to make more sales by solving the 4 underlying issues that exist. What I want to offer an early adopter group of HeyPip is this. So this website development that you've seen me demonstrate today is probably a more advanced end of what HeyPip will do. The majority of what you'll interact with HeyPip on will be around social posts, landing pages, how's your positioning, what's your email follow-up like, what's the build up to having meetings with your sales prospects. This is probably at the more advanced end of what AI will be able to do. However, what I'm looking for in May are 3 beta testers of this particular advanced service. And if you'd like to be involved in that, please let me know. The thing that I would ask is that you don't already have an existing personal website. You've seen mine there, and you can go online and look at garethevison.com and you can see what it's all about. If you'd like to be part of that group, I'm not going to charge you for developing this website for you, but if you can drop me a voice note, direct mail with the link to your main site so I can get a feel for what you sell and how you sell it and how you position yourself, and also what you'd like to feature on your personal site, then that will help me to filter some of the inquiries that I get around this. And if you want to have an interaction about it, then let's do that. But I'd love for you to help me test this concept of, can AI at a very low cost and a very low tech involvement and a very low time involvement on our part as small business owners, can AI solve some of those major problems that we face as small business owners? If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments or drop me a DM. I'd love to explore this topic with you further. And if there's anything that you're thinking about in terms of how AI can help you and your small business, let's get that dialogue going.